You've heard of the word Kelvin or have seen the K icon on your camera, but you don't really know what it means. Kelvin refers to how cool or warm the light source is, which shows the temperature of how your photographs will be. Cameras come with white balances such as daylight, incandescent, shade, cloudy, tungsten, and white fluorescent. Daylight is measured in 5600 kelvins. Incandescent is measured in 2800 kelvins. Shade is measured in 7600 kelvins. Cloudy is measured in 6000 kelvins. Tungsten is measured in 3200 kelvins. And white fluorescent is measured in 4200 kelvins. This affects the way your images look. In these images that I'll show, you'll see how Kelvin affects the photograph. This image I took in the early summer of 2023, and the night was coming down. It was about blue hour, and I didn't want it to look like blue hour, so I changed my Kelvin to 7600, and that's how I got it to look extremely warm. This other photo I took, I wanted it to look like night, right? And it was bright daylight. It was during the day. I didn't know what to do. So I added a orange gel to the light and put it to around 3200 Kelvin, which is tungsten, to get my background looking like it is night, but I literally shot it during the day. One thing that I love about understanding white balance is that it can change the mood of your photograph. In this image, I wanted to look as if I have been through hell and come back, right? I changed my white balance to 3200 kelvins to evoke that emotion. I don't know about you, but I feel the emotion coming from the character. Let's say you're shooting indoors and your white balance is set to 5600 kelvins, and inside the area, it's tungsten light that is being used. If you take that photo with your 5600 kelvin, it'll look very warm and muddy. But if you bring down your white balance to 3200, then your white balance will be as perfect as possible. Once you understand Kelvin, instead of relying on auto white balance, getting your photos right in camera will save you plenty of time whilst editing. I hope you take this information, go out, create photographs by changing your white balance. And if you want me to see them, you can send it to me via email at stupendouslycreative2@gmail.com. Let's get creative. Peace.